Hello, my Virgos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am Debbie. So we're going to be reading for March 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I've done an overview video. A time for wishes, I think I called it. I talk about what's going on in March and the transition, the big transitions with Saturn and with Pluto. So please take a look at it. I also tell you a little bit about my cards, and I remind you, and I talk about your full moon, because you have your full moon coming here. I also remind you that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So, yes, I do think that I think Saturn does not necessarily like to be in Pisces, so it is kind of a weird it's a weird dichotomy, a weird relationship. It's kind of like, Saturn wants to have a little more control, but Pisces does what Pisces does. So it's going to be an interesting time. I do think that, though, this energy will help to hone your path and what you want to do. So I do think that, so I would say around that 7th, or 3 days before to after, I think your path will become will become crystallized or crystal clear in many ways. So let's see what we've got for my Virgos. It's like all of a sudden light bulb, all of a sudden like, this is what I want to do. Now, doesn't mean you can never change. No, it's just like, no, it's like I see it. Now, how do I be it? It's kind of like, I see what I need to do. Now, how do I make it happen? Well, prayer, meditate, connect with God, give it to God, Holy Spirit, whoever that is for you. So, higher power, Holy Spirit, what would you like to say to our Virgos? I mean, I'm not saying that it's an easy path, or that it's all of a sudden it's like, oh yes, and that all the money comes in and stuff. Oh, the money could come in. It's just that all of a sudden you understand. It's like there's a sense of understanding. Okay. And again, your full moon. Release, relinquish, and request. Last one is reversed. I look at cards that are reversed as having a really strong message. So let's see what we've got. First card is the Magician. The Magician. Now, this was in the overview. So I really would suggest looking at the overview, A Time for Wishes. So we have a 1, new beginning, new start. We have the Magician, as on earth, so in heaven, or as in heaven, so on earth. Archangel Raziel. Raziel is very interesting with the occult energy that he works with, he works with. So there is an occult energy, there is an arcane energy here. But the Magician says you have access to this. You have access to the knowledge. You have access to the abilities. You have the access. And also says you are ready to do these things. Now, my Virgos, you do have a very strong spiritual path. And, in many of the things, many of the situations, many of the struggles you've been around or that you've been through has only helped to cleanse that path for you. It has only helped to lift the impurities, has helped to clean your energies. I know it's hard and it's rough, but it's helped you to come out stronger and, like I said, cleaner, stronger and cleaner. Kind of like the Magician is kind of like that energy laundry detergent, if you want to say it that way. But the Magician, again, as on earth, so in heaven. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So I love that energy. I love the Magician. The Magician says you've got what it takes. Maybe you're not using all of it. So there's more to come. Ask God, ask Source, ask Holy Spirit to help you. The Queen of Air. So now that we have the Queens, we have the Court cards. The Queen's underlying energy is water, so it's very Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces is the one that has all the stuff going on right now. Fluid emotional energy. Air energy is Aquarius. Aquarius has a lot of transitioning energy right now too. It's Saturn's leaving it, Pluto's coming into it. So it's like, whoa, you get one, you get the other. We also have Gemini, and we have Libra. Thought processes, thinking things through. With this, I would really say, again, I think that with Saturn, again, on the 7th, so when I say the 7th, it's not just a light switch that goes on and off. It's like a dimmer switch. So I would say even the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th, and 7th, it's like you're crystallizing. You're seeing what it is you want. You're understanding a little bit more what you need to go through it. You may not understand the whole plan. You may not even see how you're going to step through it, but the goal is clear. And it's like, yes, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to be. Okay, the Queen of Air is, listens a little bit more to her mind and not as much to her heart, but she still has a heart. But again, too, I do love this one because in this one, you can see that she is gazing into a crystal ball. She is looking towards that future. So there is even though she is more objective, there is that metaphysical piece of her that is still looking towards that future. So Queen of Air is independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. So it is about letting go, releasing and letting go, but it's also about receiving too and seeing into the future. Next card is, well, the 6 of Earth. Earth energy is your energy. It is, it's also Capricorn and Taurus energy. It is, money, job, career. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you've put into it. So you have a 1-6, 6-1 energy here. All these possibilities here. All this, this has money coming in. You may not necessarily understand where the money is coming in because a lot of times these are like unexpected money. These are like gifts of money. This is that money that you didn't even know you had put aside. You might get something to say, you might get something that says, oh, remember when you put that money away or you invested it, and I don't do investments or anything like that. But it's kind of like, like the money is shown to you. The money opportunities is shown to you too. Or it could even be that by paying off debts, which this is part of, it frees up your money. So there's unexpected gifts of money. Sometimes the magician is about taking a leap of faith, not telling anyone to quit their jobs, not doing that at all. And I'll always say that it's easier to get a job when you have a job. There's just, there is a little bit of looking outside the box, and there is a money covering with this 6 of Earth. Gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. And when you do that, you have more money. So there is an abundance. There is a money abundance around you too. So let's see, higher power, what else? These are the Jonathan, oh, I can't remember his name. What is your name? Anyway, let's keep going on this anyway. Psychic Tarot and John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. What else do we have for our Virgos here? What do we have for our Virgos? Victory and success. So this would be another 6. So you have a 1, 6, 6, 6, 6, 1. But what the energies you've put into something. This would be fire energy because it has a purpley tint, and that's our fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Jupiter is in Aries right now. This is about whatever it is that you choose. Just know that you succeed. Just know that you are victorious, okay? So, you will, there is a sense of you will be fine with this energy. Okay. Angels of Abundance. What do you have for our Virgos? What do you have for our Virgos here? Again, so I don't feel that this, Saturn's kind of is a rule keeper, likes his rules. Lord of Karma. Pisces doesn't so much, so it'll be interesting energy. It just, I think that you'll be okay with it, actually. I think that you'll like some of the rules. You'll like the discipline. Not the harsh discipline, but Pisces will help to soften some of that. Okay, so here we go. What do we have for our Virgos here? What do we have for our Virgos? Clearing debts. Well, that's kind of talking about that too, isn't it? Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional, remember emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing, by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So there is, like I said, there is a it's like an energy detergent type of stuff going on here. But like I said too, if you clear, or when you clear debts, you are often, it does provide, if it's money energy, it does provide more money in your pocket. So it's good. It's all good. But it is also clearing debts emotionally. And I'll tell you, Reiki is really good for that emotional debt. Also saying, also going to the person and, I don't know, speaking some truth. Okay, let's see what we've got going here. Crystal or energy for our Virgos. Yeah, the Magician energy. I love that Magician. I love the Queen. I love the whole energy around you. So here we go. Carnelian. Self-trust, relationship rejuvenation, power of concentration, healing from abuse. Interesting with that one too. I've got a big carnelian there. I also heard that it was very good with speaking your truth. Okay, so my Virgos, interesting energies all around you with this. We're coming up to your full moon. Enjoy it. Embrace your moon. Okay, my Virgos, please support the channel by going down and liking, sharing, and subscribing, clicking on the bell for notifications. If you're following me on Rumble, then rumble me and do the same things. I appreciate you so much. As always, though, my Virgos, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.